Hi, my name is Ramya and my metric number is A23B1342. We are from Group 4 and for our assignment we chose the title Regulation and Supervision of Islamic Financial Institutions. You might wonder why we are selected this topic out of the 4 given titles. We chose it because it is interesting and important to understand how Islamic financial institutions are governed, as proper regulations ensure stability, compliance with Sharia principles, and growth in the Islamic finance industry.
Introduction. Regulation and supervision of Islamic financial institutions refer to oversight by regulatory bodies such as Bank Negara Malaysia (BNM) and the Sharia Advisory Council (SAC) to ensure Islamic financial institutions remain Sharia compliant, stable, transparent, and ethical. With the rapid growth of the Islamic financial industry through Sukuk, Islamic digital banking, and Sharia-compliant investment funds, there are new opportunities as well as risks such as Sharia non-compliance, operational risk, market volatility, and cyber threats. Therefore, strong regulation is essential to manage risk, protect consumer, enhance public trust, attract investors, and maintain Malaysia's position as a global leader in Islamic finance.
Good day, my name is Srisha Reddy Ravichandra and my number metric is 823-82255. Today I am going to present about one of the current issue in Islamic finance, which is regulatory fragmentation. This issue occurs because different countries follow different Sharia interpretations, which make cross-border consistency very difficult. For example, a suku that is approved in Malaysia may not be recognized in the Gulf country due to different rulings. In Malaysia alone, Islamic finance reached 43% of the total bank loans in 2024, showing very strong local growth. However, at the global level, the lack of harmonized standard limits expansion. This situation increased complex costs, slow innovation, and reduced investor confidence in the Islamic finance industry. International bodies such as AAOIFI and the Islamic Financial Risk Board are therefore working to create more harmonized standards and improve regulatory consistency across country. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Fatin Zahira binti Muhammad Yatim and my metric number is A23A1969. For this part, I will explain about digital transformation issues in the industry. Firstly, AYONB is facing challenges in providing Sharia-compliant digital payments and takaful solutions. At the same time, ethical governance and cybersecurity need to evolve quickly to keep pace. Secondly, a report in 2035 highlight the need for stronger oversight of digital platforms. This includes risks such as regulatory uncertainty and cybersecurity threats that could impact the fintech sector. So overall, digital transformation brings opportunities but also serious challenges that require strong governance and security. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Nur Aida Fariza binti Muhammad Nasri and my metric number is A23A1767. I will explain about one of the current industry issue, which is ESG integration. Investors and regulators are now demanding measurable sustainability results as reported by the Asian +3 Macroeconomic Research Office in 2024. For example, Green Sukuk was first introduced in Malaysia and Indonesia to support climate-friendly infrastructure and renewable energy projects according to Fitch Rating 2025. However, industries that are forced to adopt ESG standards without a clear framework may only face confusion and the threat of greenwashing, as also highlighted by Fitch Rating 2025.
My name is Nur Alianisha binti Maliki. My metric number is 23A1734. To analyze the issue based on the principle of Islamic finance, we first look at the Maqasid al-Shari'ah, which emphasize that finance is not only legally valid, but also ethical and socially beneficial. Next, we have the prohibition of riba, gharar, and maisir, which are interest, uncertainty, and speculation, where BNM and SAC play an important role in ensuring compliance. The principle of risk sharing is seen through the mudarabah and musyarakah contracts, which require transparency and good governance. Meanwhile, the amanah principle emphasizes the responsibility of IFIs as custodian of client funds, with the need for Sharia governance, independent audits, and Sharia compliant reporting. Finally, Islamic finance regulation must be centered on the maqasid al-Sharia, namely the protection of property, fairness and transaction, and the welfare society.
Now we move to 3.2 is about Sharia ethical and governance implication. First, implication of Sharia regulation and supervision of IFIS. Sharia compliance is key to Islamic finance, building trust and preserving integrity. It promotes risk sharing, avoiding maisir, gharar and riba. Through mudarabah, profit and loss are shared fairly. Referenced by Dusuki and Baharau 2011. Guide maqasid al-Sharia, welfare, justice and protection of wealth. Laws like IFSA 2030 ensure strict supervision. Without compliance, trust and reputation may suffer. Second point is ethics in Islamic finance. Islamic finance ethics stress justice, transparency and social duty. Referenced by Chapra 2008. Zakat help reduce poverty and promote fairness by ensuring equal right if you trust and stand apart of conventional finance.
The third implication is governance and supervision in Islamic finance. The organized and transparent supervision will ensure the effective of risk management. Sharia governance structures is vital for accountability and transparency. The independent Sharia audits will boosting the consumer confidence by verifying no riba or gharar. The Sharia Advocacy Council will avoid conflicting fatwas and ensure fair profit sharing. The strong governance will build trust, protect consumer rights, and enhance system stability. The fourth implication is oversight and regulation in Islamic finance. The strict oversight and regulation in Islamic finance will preserve stability and credibility. For example, SGPD. The SGPD is an independent Sharia committee for monitoring and review. SGPD will protect consumers from Sharia non-compliance risks. It also will enhance Malaysia's role as global Islamic banking hub. The regulation will also ensure digital finance and ESG innovations that align with Sharia. Lastly, Islamic finance is a suitable tool for sustainable and equitable growth.
My name is Mira Izati binti Marzuki and my metric number is 823A1552. To enhance the regulation and supervision of Islamic financial institutions, several improvements can be made. First, strengthening Sharia governance through greater standardization of filing by bodies like IFIF and IFSB and recurring independent Sharia board with transparent disclosure to prevent fatwa shopping. Second, promoting harmonization across borders with a global Sharia compliance certification framework to support international acceptance. Third, improving risk management by tailoring basic 3 standards and conducting stress tests for contracts such as mudarabah and musyarakah. Next, enhancing supervisory capacity through specialized Islamic finance department in central bank and equipping regulators with proper expertise. We must also increase transparency in financial reporting, leverage technologies such as red dash and blockchain for compliance and efficient. And finally, structure customer protection through fair response resolution and transparent product promotion. This measure will increase trust, operation efficiency, and market stability in the Islamic finance industry.
Effective regulation and supervision are the backbone of Islamic finance. They make sure the system stays Sharia compliant, stable, and trustworthy. However, with digital finance and green finance expanding, new challenges apply, like cross-border inconsistency, cybersecurity risks, and the lack of unified ESG standard. To address this, we need stronger governance, smarter use of technologies such as blockchain and retail, more international cooperations, and well-trained Sharia aspects. Moving forward, the key is to balance innovations with compliance, protect consumers, and reinforce Malaysia's role as a global leader in Islamic finance. Strong and effective regulation is the foundation for Islamic finance to grow in the long term. We propose oversight the industries will remain fair, transparent, and fulfilling its missions as a truly Sharia-compliant financial system. Thank you for your attention.